Hello kiddies, welcome to Tobisonics. We've got ourselves a plugins demo from the good people at United Plugins. It's the FireCobra, it's a saturator. Let's go saturate. The bass was getting lost in the mix a little bit, so we'll start with that. We'll keep the drums in for context, mute everything else. Give it some intensity. Let's analogize it. And blend a bit of dry wet. Let's just have a quick linear phase comparison. This is regular phase. This is linear phase. I'd say it prefers that, makes sense. It's a bass, low frequencies, much more subject to phase. So let's do a quick A/B. This is without the FireCobra. This is with the FireCobra. Let's give it a little bit more nose, a little bit more tone. Next up, we'll have a go at the piano. Let's drop it in. Full wet. Bit of smack. Smack my piano up. This is the Joanna without the Cobra. With the Cobra. It's giving it some flavor, a little bit more presence. Next up, acoustic guitar. Let's drop a Cobra on it and then set fire to the Cobra whilst it's on you. That's a bad day. Give it some wet. You'd need that to put the fire out. Let's give it some intensity. Let's see what happens when we give it a smack. I got bored, decided to give it a lot of smack. Quite like that. So, this is about it. And this is with it. I like the smack. It's helping the percussive feel of the guitar. Next up, we're going to set us an electric guitar. Let's drop the Cobra on it. That's obnoxious. Let's try blending it in dry to wet and see if we can get a bit of, a bit of on our guitar. I'm just going to have a quick go at blending in a bit more intensity. See if we can maximize that factor. This is the guitar sans Cobra, as they say in Paris. And this is with La Cobra, as they say in Paris. I like that. Just a little bit in, really gruntify it. Gives it some... We've got a second electric guitar. Let's see if we can get some contrast going. I'm just going to boost it up in the mix so it's easier for you guys to hear. So let's drop the FireCobra on it. Cover guitar with a little bit of dry wet and loads of other stuff. This guitar would have a lot of dry wet and not so much other stuff. So this is without the Cobra on fire. And this is with the Cobra on fire. That is working very nicely to blend those two electric guitars. And by blend, I mean contrast. Right, let's have a go at the drums. And we'll start on the drum bus. These are just like the drums, you know, as they came in. Lovely jubbly. Let's try a similar thing we did with the rhythm electric guitar. Let's go for something quite intense and then blend it low on the dry wet. So almost like a drum crush. This is without the FireCobra. And this is with it. It is definitely giving it more punch and more energy. It sounds to me like it's thinning the snare out just a little bit. Right, let's have a go at seeing if we can get the snare a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. It's a little thin. So let's put it on it, see if we get some grunt. See, that smack, it's definitely giving it smack, but it's also taking it distinctly in the direction of tambourine. Snare. Tambourine. See what I mean? I like the intensity bringing out the raspa. I like rasp on my snare. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. If you don't like it, you can shove it, all right? Right up your rasp. Let's try blending that in from dry to wet. This is the snare without the FireCobra. And this is it with the FireCobra. I like the way that we were able to bring out the rasp. There's a certain Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers about that snare. I guess we better kick it. We'll blend in from full wet. Let's try it with some linear phase. This is without the linear phase. This is with the linear phase. I'd say that's probably slightly better. It's not as clear cut as it was with the bass. So this is the kick without the FireCobra. This is the kick with the FireCobra. So let's start off with the raw tracks and blend in the FireCobras. So we start off with a bit of bass, then piano, acoustic guitar, electric guitar, the other electric guitar. Then we did the drum bus, snare, and kick. Final thoughts. A lot of versatility for what is a very simple plugin. I really like the options the dry wet blend gives you, particularly what it did on the drum bus and with the electric rhythm guitar. Linear phase, very useful for bass and kick. I'd say it's essential that you have this easy access to input output within the plugin itself, because it is adding a lot of gain, so you do need to balance it off. So this is what we started with. And this is what happens when we put the FireCobra on it. That's the United Plugins FireCobra. This is Tobisonics. Good night and good noise. Stay safe and stay healthy.